Sebastian Kurz is an Austrian politician who serves as Chancellor of Austria since January 2020. A position he previously held from December 2017 to May 2019. Kurz has also been chairman of the Austrian People's Party since May 2017. Kurz was born and raised in Meidling, Vienna. He acquired his Matura in 2004 at the GRG-12 Worldgas and subsequently completed mandatory military service in 2005. Kurz attended the Faculty of Law at the University of Vienna and left before graduating to focus on his political career. He entered politics by joining the Young People's Party in 2003. 5 years later, he assumed his first political office there as chairman of the JVP for Vienna. In 2010, Kurz successfully ran for the Viennese State Diet and thereby obtained his first governmental post. Following a reshuffle of the first Faymann cabinet in 2011, Kurz was nominated and appointed State Secretary of the Interior Ministry for Social Integration. After the 2013 legislative election, Kurz became Foreign Minister of Austria and remained the country's top diplomat until December 2017. Following the resignation of Vice-Chancellor Reinhold Mitterlehner as chairman of the People's Party in May 2017, Kurz was named his successor. Mitterlehner's withdrawal from politics led to the end of the Kern cabinet and triggered a legislative snap election in 2017, in which Kurz participated as the top candidate of his party. As leader of the largest party after the election, Kurz was charged with forming his first cabinet and subsequently formed a coalition with the Freedom Party. During his chancellorship, Kurz passed many changes and reforms but suffered multiple scandals. Following the IB4 affair and the end of the OVP4 majority coalition, Kurz was dismissed by the National Council through a motion of no confidence passed by the SPO 4 Jets in May 2019. After the 2019 legislative snap elections, he returned to power, forming another coalition, this time with the environmentalist Green Party. His youth and political tenure have been credited with revitalizing the traditional conservative movement in Austria, and to a larger extent, in Europe. Opponents have, however, denounced him as uncooperative and hasty, particularly with respect to his signature issues, immigration and social politics. Aged 34, Kurz is the second youngest head of government in the world, and first elected to the post aged 31. The youngest chancellor in Austrian history. Kurz was born in Vienna, the only child of Roman Catholic parents Joseph and Elizabeth Kurz during World War II. After the Yugoslav partisans and the Red Army started to occupy the territory that was then part of the Kingdom of Hungary, Kurz was brought up in Meidling, the 12th district of Vienna, where he still lives. He obtained his Matura certificate in 2004. Completed compulsory military service in 2005, and began studying law at the University of Vienna the same year. Later, he dropped out of university and focused on his political career. Kurz has been in a relationship with economics teacher Susanne Thier since the time they spent in school together. Kurz resides in Meidling, the 12th district of Vienna. Kurz had been a member of the Young People's Party be driven through Vienna. In 2009, Kurz was elected federal chairman of the JVP at a party convention, where he received 99% of the vote. 5 years later, he was re-elected with 100% of the vote. In 2017, he handed over the office of federal chair to Austrian attorney Stefan Schönall. From 2009 to 2016, Kurz additionally served as a deputy chair of the People's Party in Vienna. From 2010 to 2011, he was a member of the Viennese State and Municipality Diet, where he focused on equality for all generations and ensuring fair pensions. Before being nominated as State Secretary of the Interior Ministry for Integration in June 2011, ensuing a reshuffle of the first Faymann cabinet, following the 2013 Austrian legislative election, in which he had won the most direct votes of any candidate, he briefly served as a member of the National Council. In December 2013, Kurz resigned his parliamentary seat to become the country's youngest foreign minister at the age of 27. Kurz considered a healthy and continued dialogue between government and the religious communities. to be a pivotal part for social integration. During the first months in his new capacity as State Secretary of the Interior for Integration, Kurz suggested several changes, such as a second mandatory kindergarten year for children with insufficient language skills. In 2011, the Integration State Secretariat co-founded a campaign called Zusammenhang, Österreich, along with the Austrian Integration Fund and the Ministry of Education. The campaign sought to familiarize immigrants with the Austrian landscape and culture as well as to convey values such as religious freedom and democracy. The campaign sent so-called integration ambassadors to schools, so to discuss the